I know. So you have expressed pro-life sentiments before. How can you, so when women from low-income backgrounds, often in places where abortions are illegal. I've lived in a country where abortion's been illegal. They go and people from low-income backgrounds are the ones who have to do unsafe abortions at home, who have to go into in backstreet vendors' places. How can you justify this as being safe for women to have just safety of women's health and women's rights?
The argument in favor of legislation against abortion is to protect the life of the unborn. The ideal would be that people don't violate the law in order to pursue an abortion. If you violate the law in pursuit of an abortion, you're obviously violating the law. I mean, I'm not sure what to say about that other than I'm not interested in women dying in back alley abortions because I'm not in favor of abortions.
But women are going to people have abortions anyway. Abortions happen whether...
Not in the same numbers, I mean.
Well, if it's just high income women do have the opportunity to travel abroad and have abortions, whereas it's particularly low-income women who suffer the brunt of having to do at-home abortions, and it's unsafe, and it results in people dying. Do you really think that it's safe for women's health to allow, whereas we can allow it in a safe facility, and it can prevent women dying, it can prevent people dying in unsafe abortion places?
So, I mean, we're starting from completely different premises, and we're trying to reconcile the premises. So you're starting from the premise that the top priority is that a woman who violates the law to terminate her pregnancy, her safety is the number one priority. My number one priority is protecting the baby that's growing inside of her. So my answer to rich women are absconding in order to terminate their unborn child, that when women are absconding to do that, if they're rich, my preference would be that it hit everybody equally, meaning I don't want anybody getting an abortion, rich or poor. So as far as the second follow-on effect of that, obviously any law is going to have horrible downsides. That's true of literally every law. But the question is, when you're making a law with regard to, say, abortion, what are you attempting to prohibit, and how many lives are you preserving in the process of doing that?
Abortions are going to happen anyway.
Well, I mean, I understand that argument, but the fact is that when you make it significantly more difficult to get an abortion, fewer people get abortions. I mean, that's the entire purpose of having a law against abortion. That's why people, presumably, who are pro-choice don't want there to be laws against abortion.
Yeah, mostly don't want people to have laws against abortion lots of the time so that people can, have them in a safe environment.
But have them at all is sort of the first part of the sentence, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. We don't need very much.